It has been 1 year since the World Health Organization declared the COVID-19 outbreak a pandemic. As of this week, the virus resulted in over 108 million cases and over 2.6 million deaths worldwide. The most reported COVID-19 cases were in the US, with over 29.1 million. COVID-19 deaths are also at the highest in the US at over 529,000, followed by India, Brazil, Russia and the UK. Paris may be on the brink of another lockdown as new variants of the coronavirus fill up intensive care units. Limited vaccine supplies have dragged down inoculation efforts in the city. The city is already under a nationwide 6 p.m. curfew, but Jerome Solomon, the head of the National Health Agency, believes it may not be enough as cases continue to spike. France has nearly 6,300 people in ICUs. This is more than the overall number of ICU beds it had going into the pandemic. The country has also reported 90,315 COVID-19 deaths, among the highest in the world. Pills to treat COVID-19 are currently in clinical trials. If successful, these new pills could be ready by the end of the year. Interim Phase 2 results for the oral experimental drug molnupiravir were presented at the Conference on Retroviruses and Opportunistic Infections annual meeting. Findings from the small study show that the pill significantly reduced infectious virus in patients who were symptomatic and positive for COVID-19. After 5 days of treatment with molnupiravir, no patient had a detectable virus. 2 other oral agents are also under development. Ireland has temporarily suspended the AstraZeneca vaccine after Norway's medicine agency reported 4 cases of blood clotting in adults who received the vaccine. While there is no conclusive link between the vaccine and the incidence of blood clotting, the country has taken this measure as a precaution. Danish, Norwegian and Icelandic authorities have followed suit. AstraZeneca continues to offer its reassurance that its COVID-19 vaccine is safe. The CDC guidelines for the fully vaccinated recommend that people who have been vaccinated should still continue to avoid medium and large-sized crowds. They can now trade the outdoor picnic table for the dining room table and meet each other indoors and unmasked. They should also continue to follow CDC and Health Department travel requirements and recommendations. People are hoping that the CDC guidelines may loosen up in the next round as more people get vaccinated. Read in the new issue of ICU Management and Practice. Jean-Louis Vincent and Nicole Juchemans talk about lessons from 2020 with a focus on the ICU perspective. Vitaly Harasovich, Jeremy Klein and Brian Pickering provide an overview of the large-scale transition to telemedicine during the COVID-19 pandemic. Audrey Dijon, Yassir Arab and Samir Javert evaluate whether video laryngoscopy is the new gold standard for intubation following the COVID-19 crisis. Lucas Martin, Anna Peiner, Gernot Marx and Johannes Bickenbach highlight the use and challenges of digitalization and artificial intelligence and how the focus should be on providing less rather than more data. Find these and more exclusive stories in 20 Lessons from 2020. Download now.